Hey, Falcons fans! Before we dive into today's bombshell, I need you to understand something. What I'm about to reveal isn't just another story. This is about decisions that are haunting us right now. This is about a mistake that's playing out in real time, week after week, and it's getting painful to watch. We're talking about a player who wore our colors, walked our sidelines, and then we just let him go. And now he's out there making plays, helping a rookie quarterback find his confidence, doing exactly what we desperately need in Atlanta. And the worst part? We're watching it happen while our own situation gets more concerning by the day. But here's the thing, this isn't just about one player. This connects to a much bigger problem brewing in our organization. A problem that has fans asking serious questions. A problem that might explain why our offense has looked lifeless lately. So here's what I need from you right now. If you're sick and tired of watching this franchise make the same mistakes over and over again, if you're ready to join the conversation that the front office needs to hear, then smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell like your Falcons fandom depends on it. Because guess what? Only 1% of you watching are subscribed, and that needs to change today. We're building an army of informed Falcons fans who refuse to stay silent, and I need you on this team. Subscribe now, and let's hold this organization accountable together. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why Falcons Nation is rightfully frustrated right now, and why your voice matters more than ever. Let me paint you a picture. Thursday Night Football. Week 11. The New England Patriots are dismantling the Jets 27-14. And there he is, a former Falcon, catching 4 passes for 64 yards, running routes with confidence, making plays, helping a young quarterback develop. Who am I talking about? Mack Hollins. Yeah, that Mack Hollins. The guy we signed in 2023 with high expectations after his career year in Vegas. The guy who logged just 3 starts for us. The guy who caught only 18 passes for 251 yards in his entire Atlanta tenure. The guy we viewed as an experiment that didn't work out. Except, it wasn't the experiment that failed. We failed to use him correctly. Let me drop some facts on you that'll make your blood boil. Through 11 games in New England, this 32-year-old veteran has hauled in 30 catches for 387 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, I know what you're thinking, those numbers don't sound that impressive. And you're right, until you compare them to what we're working with in Atlanta right now. Here's where it gets painful, family. Hollins isn't even an every-down receiver for the Patriots. Drake may prefer Stephon Diggs, Pop Douglas, and Keyshawn Boutte when he's healthy. Even Hunter Henry and Travion Henderson get more targets. But you know what Mack Hollins brings that nobody talks about enough? Leadership. Consistency. And something we're absolutely starving for right now, elite run blocking. Let that sink in. We have an offensive line that's struggling. We have defenses that have completely figured out how to shut down Bijan Robinson. We have a run game that looks lifeless compared to what it was earlier in the season. And we let walk a guy who's known throughout the league as one of the best run-blocking receivers in football. You think Bijan couldn't use someone helping him get to that second level right now? You think having a veteran receiver who knows how to create running lanes wouldn't be massive for us? But wait, it gets worse. Let's talk about our receiver room. Drake London is out there balling as always, putting the team on his back, but he has zero help. Darnell Mooney is playing hurt, and it shows. He's been struggling badly. And after that, we've got rotational options who, let's be honest, have no business playing significant NFL snaps. Meanwhile, Mack Hollins is in New England doing exactly what we need, providing veteran presence, making tough catches, blocking his tail off, and most importantly, helping Drake may develop confidence as a rookie quarterback. Which brings me to the real story here. The story that should have every single Falcons fan demanding answers. This isn't just about Mack Hollins. This is about a pattern. This is about letting quality options walk while we sit on our hands. This is about our front office watching our offense deteriorate week after week without making moves to fix it. And speaking of developing rookie quarterbacks, Michael Penix Jr. just dropped an admission this week that has Falcons Nation in an uproar. And when I tell you what he said, you're going to understand why fans are calling this an embarrassment. Wednesday press conference. Simple question to our first-round quarterback. Who do you lean on to help assess your performance and provide support mentally and physically? Is it another quarterback? One of the coaches? His answer? After a long pause and an exasperated sigh. No. Let me repeat that. Our $10 million first-round pick, the quarterback we're building our future around, was asked who helps him process his performance, who mentors him, who guides him through this brutal NFL learning curve. And his answer was no. Nobody on the staff. Nobody in the QB room. Are you kidding me right now? Here's exactly what he said, and this is gonna hurt. Mentally, my fiancée, she's always there for me. I know whenever I get home, it doesn't matter how I played, she's always going to be there for me. She's going to have a smile on her face, give me a hug, and make me feel good no matter what. Beautiful answer about his personal support system, and shout out to his fiancée for being there for him. But then he continued. As far as physically, on the field stuff, there's not nobody I talk to as far as another quarterback or anything like that. I do have quarterback coaches, though, back at home that reach out to me as well, tell me, hey, you need to clean this up, clean that up. Those guys help me. Read that again. He has to rely on coaches back home to get technical feedback. Not our coaches. Not Kirk Cousins. Coaches back home who are watching film remotely and texting him corrections. This is a first-round quarterback, people. This is supposed to be the future of our franchise. And we're not surrounding him with the support structure he needs? Now, let's be fair for a second. Kirk Cousins didn't sign that massive contract to mentor his replacement, I get that. The man signed to be the guy, to lead us to the playoffs, and then got benched for the rookie. That's awkward at best, toxic at worst. But here's my question, where's everybody else? Where are the quarterback coaches? Where are the veteran presences? Where's the organizational support for a player we invested huge draft capital in? Raheem Morris told reporters that Penix is extremely hard on himself and that he has to have conversations with him about taking mistakes in stride. That's great, coach. But what about having a mentor in place? What about surrounding him with experience? Through 8 starts, Penix has thrown for 1,807 yards with 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. We're 3-5 in those games. And every week that goes by without proper support is another week of development we're wasting. You see how this all ties together? We let Mac Hollins walk, a veteran who could be helping our young quarterback with his presence, his professionalism, his winning mentality. We're not surrounding Penix with mentorship. We're watching Zach Robinson's play calling derail this offense week after week. And Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris are just sitting there, watching it happen. This is what Patriots fans would call organizational malpractice. This is how you waste a quarterback's development years. Look at what New England is doing right. They brought in veterans like Hollins specifically to help Drake May grow. They're building a culture around their young QB. What are we building? What's the plan here? Listen, Falcons Nation, I'm not trying to be negative. I love this team. I'm ride or die for the Dirty Birds. But loving this team means holding people accountable when they're making mistakes that could cost us years of development. We had Mac Hollins and didn't use him. Now he's thriving elsewhere, doing exactly what we need. We have Michael Penix Jr. and we're not giving him the support structure he deserves. We have an offense that's regressing week by week and we're not making the moves to fix it. At some point, we have to ask, what's the plan? When do we stop letting quality options walk? When do we start building the right culture around our young franchise quarterback? When do we start making the moves that winning organizations make? Because right now, we're watching New England do it right with our former player, while we're doing it wrong with our future. And that's not just frustrating, that's unacceptable. Falcons Nation deserves better. Michael Penix Jr. deserves better. And if this organization doesn't wake up soon, we're going to look back at this era as another wasted opportunity. That's real talk. That's the truth. And that's why we're all frustrated right now. Rise up, but also wake up, front office. Go Falcons!